Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Ta-da! Where have I been? I don't even know what to say. Life was lifing. Adulthood was adulting in. Situation was situationing. And time was flying by. But I'm here to just give a recap of everything. Sit back and enjoy because I have a backlog of contents. You are not rushing anywhere. Just enjoy it with me, okay? Where have I been? As you all can see, I moved apartments. Like, I've been in the last apartment for about 2 years, and I thought it was about time to change base, something bigger, something more homely, something more comfortable, my space, my thing, and I can do plenty content for you people, So that's what I've been doing. I want to talk about the relocation process, like moving apartments. I did not know how crazy it is to find an apartment in the UK. In the UK, I'm going to generalize. In the UK, yes, in the UK. Because what manner of stress did I go through? Okay, backstory. When I moved to the UK, Manchester to be precise, my dearest, sweet friend did the house hunting for me. I didn't know the gravity of what it was like to look for an apartment, She did all the apartment searching. I know I'm just here, sending message and saying, oh, thank you, I appreciate you. But I didn't know the gravity of what it was like. I came into the UK, let's say I came in on the 27th, yes, of January. Guess who moved into our apartment like 3 days later? Me. On the 1st of February, I moved to my apartment and it was everything and more. It was not that, maybe I managed it. This was not manageable. It was my taste. It's what I would look for myself. So I didn't know the gravity of what it was like to look for an apartment. And so when people always say it around me, I was like, oh, my friend got it for me. And I always see the look on their faces when they're like, but I didn't understand it. And it was time to find my own apartment. I think I did some videos when I was looking for the apartment. I will attach it to it so that my appreciation video to my friend. I publicly want to thank my friend that did house viewing for me. For this house that I've stayed for 2 years plus. It's about time I leave. So I just want to thank her because we do not appreciate people in our lives enough for the things that they do for us. I can't believe this is what she went through to get me a place. And even knowing the fact that she's not the one that's going to stay there and all the serene they would have put her through. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Because I wasn't informed. 4 weeks in searching for an apartment and I've still not gotten one. But by the time you watch this video, I would have gotten one because I don't plan to post without not getting an apartment. Guys, if you're seeing this video, just know that I found the place and I want to start a series on my house hunting shenanigans. I'm going to another house viewing. It's one thing to have a budget and it's one thing to know that, it's because of my budget I cannot get the house. You get? But I will find my budget aligning. I will find a house that aligns with my budget. I will get there. I will do due diligence. I will even go on ChatGPT to write an application on why you should give me your house that I will pay with my money. And I will now do all this and you tell me, oh sorry, we went with another candidate. You went with another candidate? You went with another candidate? Do you know what I'm passing through? Like, what did I do? I just want a house. I want an apartment just to lay my head. Like basic things, girl. Okay, we move. You just saw that video, right? That's to show you the gravity of the shege that I saw. I think it's just 3 things I'd like to talk about the apartment hunting generally. One is your budget. It's one thing to want an apartment, and it's another thing to have a budget. The apartment I was staying before was like all inclusive. My bills, everything was inclusive. So I didn't know what it was like to pay for electricity separately and pay for this separately. You get what I mean? So let's say I was cruising, but I had everything. It wasn't sweet and all that. It was just the last apartment was my coven. That's what I call it. It was my coven, my hideout. When I just come back, my door, enter, cozy up, it was my hideout. So I think the only thing I had to share in that apartment was my kitchen. And for somebody that I won't say I'm crazy about cooking, but for somebody that loves to cook, that cooking is even it's not a big deal for me. I would do it easily. It became like a big deal for me. I was calculative. I was always thinking of when I schedule my cooking days and all that. So that was one thing, And so first was the budgeting. I had to put budgets that, okay, this is the amount I'm looking for. This is the apartment, the kind of price I'm looking for the apartment. And so the search began. I'm a so shege. I saw shege. Then the second thing is you have your budget right, which was the first thing I just talked about. And you find the apartment that works with your budget. You do an application. You go for house viewing. You say, oh, this house is perfect. And guess what? Unfortunately, I thought unfortunately was only for looking for a job. Welcome to the UK, where unfortunately comes with apartment too. Forget to, you think it's by money. I better keep your money. It is, don't know what it is. But I think searching for the apartment opened my eyes to some criteria that actually I think that's what it is. There were criteria. It's what we always say that, in Nigeria, landlord looks at single ladies, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I actually think over here in the UK, it's like that also. Not ladies, work with me. It's not like single ladies. It's like a single entity, if you get what I mean. So they will look at, how can I give this 1-bedroom apartment? That's a room, parlor, kitchen and everything to someone that is earning XYZ at the end of the year. When I can give it to 2 people that will stay in that 1-bedroom apartment, that is earning WXYZ, if you get what I mean. 3 figures, 4 figures. Because if anything happens to one person, maybe you lose your job or something, there's something else to fall back on that will pay for the apartments. That's how I saw it when I was house hunting. And so I think when I came to the realization that that's it, I stopped being angry, was not the word. I was stressed. Yes, I'm always easily stressed. Like when I have a time frame to do something and it's not like falling into place, I become easily stressed. So I've been looking for an apartment since January, February. So when it became March, because I had a contract that was going to end, I didn't want to renew another contract. I was planning for my Easter games night. It was just like what is the English? It was just like a whole lot of things that was happening, and I needed to get one thing off the way. May was my birthday. I was planning a trip. It was just like I need to be settled before I face my planning of trip. I need to be settled before I face my games night. Like I am too dutiful. I'm too for me to face one thing. Let's get one thing off the way and go to the next. So I was overwhelmed. But when I also came to the realization that okay, calm down. It is not about because you're a single lady or anything. it's just simply because you are just one entity. You get, it's just you. If it was you and somebody, there's like something to fall back on, like an insurance kinda. God forbid you lose your job or something. That's how I saw it. So I stopped being angry. I just stopped being angry. I'm just like, okay, I will find my own. Then I realized that even in the beginning when I was searching, I did not even first put God. It was now one thing that I was looking for 1 bedroom. Is now another thing that when I check 2 bedroom and I check 1 bedroom apartments, the money equates. It's almost the same. And I'm like, oh my God. There was a housemate of mine I lived with at some point in my former apartment. They were going to stay together. Oh, she too, she was just overwhelmed. She started looking for a 1 bedroom on her own. So I just went to God in prayer. I'm like, yes, I'm a Jesus baby. By now, you guys are used to it. I just went to God in prayer. I'm like, you know what, God? You already told me that it was about time. You've made everything available. You've made the resources available. You've made everything available for me to move. And it's just getting the right place for me now. You know, if it's your will, let this person, this housemate of mine, because I felt really comfortable and at peace with living with her, and let it just fall into place. And for some reason, she had paid an holding deposit in another place. But for some reason, she said, she's willing to let it go. I will move in with you. And I'm like, God is God. Then we rigorously started searching for an apartment. The third thing I would like to say, I said 3 things is, oh God, it's not one thing to find the apartment of your choice. The person has given you the hope, your landlord or the agent has given you all the hope in the world. And guess what happens? Unfortunately, that's what happened to me and my flatmates. We found another apartment. We loved it. She gave us all the hope in the world. Everything. We went home hoping to get back from her. I think the next day we got, unfortunately, she said she had to go with another candidate. That's where my thoughts came again to play, that these are 2 people, for God's sake. But I'm like, is it because we are just flatmates? Like, we're not partners that share income? Maybe you get, is that why she went to another candidate? Make it make sense. Anyways, she went to another candidate. Oh my God, I was broken. Oh my God. I think the person I stressed the most during my house hunting is my elder sister. You see why I used to say I love that woman too? Like, I needed to sometimes just let out steam. Who am I calling her? I needed to breathe. Who am I calling her? Because she understood the mental, physical stress the thing was putting through. Like, it was weighing me down, So that particular apartment weighed me down so much. I'm like, you know what? I'm tired. OTT still made. I am tired. I am sued. Like, I was so exhausted. I didn't even know what to do, And when we got the email, I messaged my flatmate and she's like, her name is Pelumi too, by the way. She was like, Pelumi. I said, Pelumi is. She said, what do we do now? I'm like, I don't even know. I have to move out of this apartment in less than 3 weeks. My contract, I don't want to renew. God, I don't want to renew. And the miracle happened. She saw an apartment, like she saw an advert. She forwarded it to me. She applied. I applied. It was like everything was happening. I'm telling you. Next minute, he sends a video of the apartment without me seeing it. Obviously, it's a professional apartment. Very It was like, oh, watch the video. Let me know if you want it. You can deposit immediately. My dear, me that have time frame. Go on, son. I watched the video. I told her she watched the video. She said, well, me, we are good. We deposited immediately. We paid holding deposit before we went to the apartment. You see that when God works in mysterious ways, we saw the apartment. Even if it didn't meet to some things, didn't meet to some standard. Oh, they said they were going to do it. Oh, the first day I went to the apartment, I met the old tenants in there. They had so much load. I was so overwhelmed. If you see the way my facial expression changed, I went with my friend. Shout out to you, my sweet girl, Lighton. I went with her. She was the one that found my old apartment for me. So she was with me again. She saw the look on my face like, Ibola Tunjasi. But they were moving out, so it was understandable. I came again when the apartment was empty with my flatmate this time, me, and we took pictures of what we didn't like, told them to work on it. I think you don't want to hear the story of the back and forth. This is the gist of I got an apartment. Ta-da! Budgets, boom. Aesthetics, tip. Like everything that I wanted in an apartment, I think I got it here. So it was easy for me to just furnish and decorate and just put into place. For all those that know me, my space is my coven. So I like to make my space extra comfortable because this is my slogan. Life is lifing. Life cannot be lifing outside. And I'll be coming to a shitty apartment, if you get what I mean. So let life outside and let my home be my comfort zone. So that's my own slogan. Let the noise outside be heavy, but let where your abode be let the noise outside be heavy. Let your abode be your comfort zone, be your peace of mind. And so that's what I did with my apartment. All my apartments, even in Nigeria, my room where I lay my head is my safe haven. It's my safe haven. Yes. And so I think I have said more than enough. I'm going to let you be the judge of the before. Okay, this is the before of the apartments. What do you think? That's the before. Calm down. So I'll let you be the judge. I will let you be the judge of the before and after. Okay? Then you will give me, you're going to star me in the comment section. You give me in 5 stars. Please feel free to give this star. Did I do well with the apartment? Did I meet expectation? Obviously you can never finish beautifying your apartments in, even if it's a month, as time goes on, there'll be new things you get that will, you move things around every now and then. But so far, this is how far I've come with the apartment. Let me know if I did good. I'm an event planner. What do you expect? I need to put a little bit effort, Let me know if I did good in the apartments before and after. Let me know. Gracias. beautiful, right? Okay, seriously, stop it. It's gorgeous, Abby. I know. I tried putting a little bit of effort. Welcome to my safe haven. Let me know in the comment section how I did. Feel free. Give me how many stars. I hope you enjoyed the tour of my new apartment. There was no way I could shoot another video without doing this first. And I hope you love it as much as we love it, me and my flatmates. But me, I think I love my apartment more than my flatmate does. I'm so obsessed with my apartment. I love it so much. And I really hope you give me a good star, okay? I'm looking forward to seeing your comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know how I did. The only thing that can encourage me and push me to do better and push me to do more videos is to share my videos on your platform. Tell your family and friends, your people on your WhatsApp, whatever. I have content, okay? Please, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification for when next I post. Thanks for watching.